God has many, many names. Limitless, infinity names. And every day new name for God is coming. So we cannot define God, Akal Purakh Vaheguru. We cannot define Paramatma. But how do we connect to that Paramatma is through our Satguru, our true Guru. So when our true Guru gives us this mantra, is for us to do job, recite this mantra to connect back to Paramatma, get back to our Creator. So now this leads us to the next question. Is Vaheguru Mantar mentioned in Guru Granth Sahib Ji? Yes, of course it's mentioned. So if you look at Pattan de Savaiye, there's this pankti here. Sat Sach Srinivas Aad Purakh Sada Tuhi Vaheguru 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 Vaheguru. The spelling in itself is given in this pankti as well. So yes, Vaheguru is mentioned in Guru Granth Sahib Ji as well. So if we look at the mention of Vaheguru Mantar in other sources, like we mentioned earlier, we have covered from Dasam Guru Granth Sahib Ji, we have in Jap Sahib, the Kirtan. Now we looked at these sources. We have looked at Guru Granth Sahib Ji, talking about Mantar, Gur Mantar. We talked about Sri Sarbalo Granth, which spoke about the greatness of Vaheguru Mantar by Gurudas Diyawara, what is our Guru Mantar and how did it come about. And now let's look at another source, the Puratan Rahatname. Rahatname means the code of conduct, the Panthik code of conduct, which are very important to us. So when we look at the Rahat or the daily discipline of a Sikh, be it Amritari or Sahajtari or Kesantari, where do we find our Rahat, our discipline, our code of conduct? We find it in the Rahatname as well. Guru Gobind Singh Ji is having conversation with Pai Nandalal Ji, and Guru Sahib is giving this Rahat to the Sikh Sangat, and Pai Nandalal Ji is writing it down. So Guru Sahib says, Vaheguru pun mantra sujab, that my Sikh should do job, should recite the mantra Vaheguru. Then there's a Dohara as well in Rahatnama Pai Nandalal Ji, which says, Vaheguru gur japai, Vaheguru kar dhyan, mukt labh mo hoye hai, gur sikh rid mehlman. So Vaheguru means, Guru Sahib says, recite the mantra Vaheguru. Vaheguru kar dhyan, focus your consciousness, your dhyan, your mind on Vaheguru Mantar. And believe this, Guru Sahib says, believe this, O Sikh, you shall attain liberation, you shall attain mukti. Mukt labh mo hoye hai, you will attain mukti, liberation, by doing jap of Guru Mantar. So if you look at another Rahatnama by Prahlad Singh Ji, who was a Darbari poet of Guru Gobind Singh Ji. In the Rahatnama by Prahlad Singh Ji stated, Guru Sahib says, Vaheguru ke mantra bin jape aur koi jap, so sakat sikh mool nahe, bachat Sri Mukh aap. Guru Gobind Singh Ji says that if someone calls themselves a Sikh, but Vaheguru ke mantra bin jape aur koi jap, but they do some other jap without Guru Mantar jap, without Vaheguru jap, or they leave Vaheguru Mantar jap and want to do Mantar jap of any other Mantar based on what they want. So sakat Sikh mool nahe, that person, that sakat, that faithless person is not a Sikh, cannot be called a Sikh. Bachat Sri Mukh aap. Guru Gobind Singh Ji says, from their own mouth they are saying that that person is not a Sikh who does not believe in Vaheguru Mantar and leaves Vaheguru Mantar and does some other job. So in the Rahatnama as well is stated, Vaheguru ke mantra bin mithya sari gaat, that apart, without Vaheguru Mantar, everything else that we sing, we say, we do is mithya, is false, is not accounted for. So Vaheguru Mantar is the most supreme, because that is the mantra that has been given to us by our true Guru, our Sache Parchar, from Guru Nanak Dev Ji until now when we have the Panch Pyare. That is the Guru Mantar that is given to us by the Panch Pyare, by Guru Sahib and Guru Panth. So Sangat Ji, if we look at demystifying God and God's names, God has many, many names. Limitless, infinity names. And every day new name for God is coming. So we cannot define God, Akal Purakh Vaheguru. We cannot define Paramatma. But how do we connect to that Paramatma is through our Satguru, our true Guru, who is holding one of our hands. Our Guru is holding a second hand, and our Guru is connecting us to Paramatma. They themselves are already a form of Paramatma. So they're connecting us back to that formless Paramatma, which we want to become one with. So when our true Guru gives us this mantra, is for us to do job, recite this mantra to connect back to Paramatma, get back to our Creator. So Sangat ji, recite and praise God in any way you like, because Guru Granth Sahib ji does that as well. Every name of God that you read in Guru Granth Sahib ji is calling out to God and praising God. But the mantra that has been blessed to us Sikh is Vaheguru Guru Mantar Jap. So let's recite Vaheguru Mantar as much as we can in our daily life, whatever time, whatever discipline you want to set at Amrit Vela, while you're walking, while you're driving or doing your housework, recite Vaheguru Mantar Jap with your rasana, with your tongue, and with your mind, focus on the Vaheguru, the spelling, the sound of it. And this will help us to get connected to Paramatma. So Pula Chukan Dikhima, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.